let's see how this one plays. It's an interesting strategy, Cotton. Let's see how it plays out.
Uh, yeah. I have my guesses, but we'll see. I don't know, because Orbit has been a bit of a surprising team, kind of constantly to me. And I mean, even when they were playing with 2 subs last week, they still had some success taking a match versus Flare, and also just handling Illuminati, not for the win, but still had a pretty good game considering. Right now, Jokr for Jokr just going to take that away, and Ryan receives the back pass off on forward to Dash. Dash with a deep shot, and that's going to be straight on in for the 3.
And that's even if even if Orbit does a really good job of covering passing lanes and controlling the disc, it's stuff like that where they're not going to have, Blenders has been their backline guy for preseason and first week. So not having that guy in the backfield there's gonna be a lot of empty net opportunities here for Jokr.
So I'm just wondering what the story is. I know for the first week there were reasons, a couple players for Orbit going to Disneyland for a bit, but I guess they're still enjoying Mickey Mouse Land. That's the only thing I could come up with. So over here, we'll go on this deep shot, taking over Zenith, whoever he is. He's got the disc, and he's rolling on out of there as a 3-man boost kind of forms a really awkward-looking train. That was kind of janky, but looking for another opportunity at goal. It's going to be Dash over to the pass. Ryan Rhino, he's going to make that quite nicely from the top corner.
And yeah, again, I mean, that's another empty netter there. Orbit trying to get back, and not quite. But also, as a point of note, Blenders was not one of the players in Disney World last week. That was One Scoop, who is now in the game. One Scoop, one of the 2. And so very curious what the story is, since Blenders, as far as I'm aware, was available. Well, he was last week. I don't know what the story is today. I don't know what's going on.
Good question. So, alas, it will go. Continuing on this roll, we got Jokr, Orbit. Jokr up by 6 right now, looking to go up a little bit more as they grab the world-famous Jokr train, but cannot make the moving anchor. Still get the rebound. And once more, as the goalie is about to be stunned, probably going for their 3-point play that they like to do. And there it is, indeed. Ryan 08 puts his team up now by 9.
And without that 4th man, you're already playing basically when you have a guy in goal, you're already basically playing down a man, kind of 4-on-3 offense versus defense. As we get a restart now, did maybe yeah, I don't know what to think.
Do I dare unmute these players? I guess I will. So okay, so according to maybe, again, a lot of words going through that, it's hard to construe what they're saying. Maybe Blenders is going to make a late entry here soon. I don't know.
Well, that would be a big boon here for Orbit to get there. There he is, yes.
The man has come back from Disneyland.
Ladies and gentlemen, Blenders has just entered the building.
I wonder if he brought me any souvenirs.
We can hope so, but yeah, like I was saying, this is going to be a big boost to Orbit here, having their back liner back, because most of these goals, not all of them, mind you, but I believe 2 of the 3 3-pointers currently scored by Jokr came from empty net long shots that just couldn't, Orbit wasn't able to cover. So having Blenders in here is going to be a big boost here, because as I was saying, even on the goal we saw, you're already playing basically 4-on-3 once you put a man in goal, offense versus defense, and then to be down another man, they had a man in goal. That's 4-on-2. That gave Ryan all the time he could ever hope or want to be able to pull that out, set himself up for that 3-second time coordinated 3.
No. We're going to get started here. We're trying to find the timeout. Thing is, again, we can't, from the caster's perspective, we don't even get the dings on when they restart. So these restarts, unless there's a crash, kind of come unexpectedly. So I have no idea. But yes. But hello to Twitch chat. Thanks for joining us. See Ducks in there and cruising. As well as Mo Angry. This is cringe. Oop. Well, you know what? Turn that cringe upside down and let me hear the sound of a nice laugh to the Pally puns. Can we get an F in the chat for me? I don't know. Off it goes here. maybe soon. We do got 4 players.
Last goal was scored at 7:37.
Oh, well, I'm glad I have you along because I just would never have found out. So let's see. Did you let the teams know already? Or yep. Okay. See that you did. Good.
Yes, can we? So what? How I was able to grab that? The Twitch, when they're archiving these games, they get archived like, I don't know if it's by the minute or by the second. So we can already go back and look at the start of this stream by going to the videos tab, and that's just what I did. I just went back to earlier on when that goal happened, and it happened at exactly 7:37.
Also good to know. I have so many windows open when I'm doing these things. I'm not even camming tonight. It's so much for subtlety. So in reality, if I were a little bit more intuitive and a little bit less lazy, I could have pulled up that window. That is correct. Yeah, okay. So we do have, after a few minutes down in this first round, I mean, Jokr does have themselves a nice buffer, but Orbit at least has a 4th player. And, well, there's a dozen from Ryan. Yeah, cooking there for the 3-pointer. I mean, not the start they wanted or the restart they wanted. I don't know.
7-6.
Yeah, that was kind of unexpected there as they come out, probably feeling really confident now that they have the 4th man and immediately get stuffed, right? Kind of what you might call a pick 3.
Yeah. See, the thing is, too, if they... Just on a side note, because usually you have 15 minutes from the match start time before you have to basically forfeit or the round or go 3v4, things like that. So, I mean, if they had just not started at all, Blenders would have been back with plenty of time. They could have started a, fresh game 0-0, no problem. Not that I recommend that, but, like, as a caster. But, I mean, they could have done it. Right here, hoping to not pay for it as a gentle lay-in dunk from a Jaywalker. Just rounded the corner and put it in from behind there.
And I think Blenders may have been having some technical issues there as Jaywalker was walking in. Blender kind of wasn't stunned out. It just he spread his hands, looked like he was saying something, and then immediately went to fix something with his equipment. So yeah, curious what happened there.
Almost a headbutt goal, so they're rolling out here, maybe looking for another restart. I don't know. I feel like we're being trolled, Dimwi, and I don't like it. Either way,
it does look like Blenders did come out of the tube very, very late as well.
Yeah, but they just... 2 players from Orbit literally dodged out of the way of even grabbing the disc. So unless Blenders happen to crash right at the moment, I guess. I don't know. I'm concerned. Help me.
Yeah, this is some questionable, not in the negative connotation, but questionable behavior, just in the sense of like kind of mysterious, like what's going on behind the scenes here.
I mean, so earlier in the day we had our 1 European game, right? It was off the top of my head now. Acronym, initialism, whatever you want to call it. It was a WJHFTB over in Europe. As hold on, coming in here is Jaywalker with a catch and a steal from Android. Loses his hand, but the other one is the important one because it grabs the disc. But yes, WJHFTB stands for We're Just Here for the Badges. And so let me give you an idea about how that game went. Speaking of a little bit slightly trolly games, but yes, Valentine's Day. I guess people feeling. I don't know, little bit trolly on old Palidore today.
Palidore, it is also Friday the 13th.
What a pick.
No, it's not.
No, it is not.
I had to take a second, and I kind of hate you for it, but no, it's not.
I'm just hoping I got somebody in chat here with that one. As Jaywalker walks it off that left shoulder. What a nice shot there today.
Now, you might have got me had I not looked down at the corner where, you have the time and calendar. I'm watching you. You see, there's a reason why all your Friday night activities buddies immediately thought you're trolling me when I was talking about Ascend's name.
Yeah. And another 3 there on an empty net. Yeah, it looks like Orbit having trouble getting to their game here. I'm not sure. Maybe I'll unmute, see if there's any chatter going on to indicate what's going on.
Do so at your own risk, sir. We do have 4 minutes left in this one, and another turnover here. just very tough turnarounds over and over as they go under with the reverse dunk from below. And that's 21-0.
Yeah, 21-0 to Jokr in this game. One after the start, the win itself isn't all too surprising, but I think the mercy maybe a little bit, especially considering 0 goals, the number of immediate turnovers on the side of Orbit, and some possible technical difficulties with Blenders, who I don't believe is he flying out in the hey, is he moving? I don't know if he's even moving yet.
Looks like, yeah, not the case. He
Blue team ready.
trying to listen to what they're saying here, but yeah, he did. He was out on one of those last possessions, I think. But
well, he was definitely coming out. He was just after that 1 goal, he came out really, really late, and then yeah, we saw a few more kind of empty net goals. Whereas Blenders is usually really is very, very astute on the goal. He's it's almost surprising how good he plays in goal, despite how well known he is for his offensive play. And so, yeah, kind of it looks like they're all moving around pretty good. Blenders is moving a little manically. So, yeah, we should be good to go here, and hopefully we'll get a better round 2 here between these two teams, because I do expect Orbit to playing at full strength, to be playing very competitively against a team even like Jokr.
Yeah, right now, I mean, we'll see what happens. A little bit of dancing going on over here in the tunnels, or in the spawn area for Orbit. Just enjoying themselves, I suppose, as this intermission winds down. But yeah, we'll see what happens. I'm going to be bold here and just say we're going to see a round 2 win from Orbit somehow. We're going to assume no issues. Fresh start, 0-0 on the scoreboard. And yeah, much closer game, but barring any issues, Orbit round 2. Let's go.
Yeah, and they're definitely a team that can take the round 2 here. They've got the talent for it, and so hope their heads are in it, and they're as ready as we are.
Okay, we'll see. But another turnover. That one, just a stinger of a headbutt, rocketed through there, getting it back. It's Jokr with the disc and finding a cross pass. They have a lineup of people all going through mid at the pretty much same exact time, so trying to find the back pass, and they do to Dash, and then right back up forward to Jay.
Yeah, Orbit looking more in form here. Their defense playing very aggressively, but the control of Jokr is what we've been seeing. And again, that feed from Ryan to Kung coming in off the backboard, where I think there might have been 2 bodies in the goal there. And yeah, but that control by Jokr, what we've been seeing more and more out of them in this season 1, and it pays off there. Throughout 2 up.
And there's still a little bit of old Jokr in there. You saw even on that move, Kung receives the disc. He still does a little swing around that side post there, just to kind of, I don't know, distract the offensive player. Nice save there from Dash, right head on. But yeah, even old Jokr is still coming out there, because just to take the attention maybe away of how he was going to shoot it. Still swung around, and then found the backboard just to take the eyes off, for if you're the goalie. And that's the kind of thing Jokr does. They do these weird little things that you don't expect, and it catches you mentally off guard sometimes.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, definitely.
Now trying to catch him off guard, just that backboard pass. Nice, inefficient to Kung for 4 points here on Jokr's side.
And still, I mean, just to go back to what I was already saying, I'm gonna start sounding like a broken record here. The control by Jokr. I mean, they're looking. They're looking. They probably won't appreciate this call out, but they look more like Kang than I've ever seen them look. Just how good they are at that formation pass.
And somewhere over there, as this shot almost goes in there for a rebound, Dash finds another open one. Cannot convert on that one either. A couple missed opportunities.
Catches the enemy pass.
But yeah, off of that comment from Dimwi, somewhere out there is a puking jaywalker. Does not like that at all. But alas, over here it will be Kung having it stolen from Zenith, but he loses the handles briefly, still recollects there, sends it to the tunnel, and right back to mid as some stacks kind of collapse a little bit, lose their speed, and receiving it here, Dash.
Oh.
Ooh, Okay, Jay, in fact, trying to get that over. You know, Jay is someone who always takes those behind the back shots, but like, I guess he'll do the behind the back pass just as well.
Dude, look
Why
at
not?
these passes. Oh my goodness.
Now the shots, though, despite the precise passes, these shots now they've missed a few in a row, really close to the goal. One of them were saved, the other two were just misses. So again, though, they'll still have a rollout here on the offense, another chance,
Oh, my
but
goodness.
it's cut off, and there is maybe a chance here for Orbit now.
And what a defensive showing by Orbit. I mean, those passes from Jokr were just grade A quality Kobe beef from the mainland Japan, and it's just
Again,
oh my
though.
goodness.
So they have all the moves, like they have, what do you call it, the $99 move, the 1 cent finish. Basically, they cannot make these goals right now. But they're getting so many opportunities that they're bound to find a shot. One of these plays, and I'm betting it's this one right here. Indeed,
Yeah,
Dash going under for the 2.
Yeah, and this kind of goes back to you know, you give a team enough opportunities, they're gonna put it in. And we saw, I don't know how, 3, 4, 5 maybe opportunities there by Jokr, not able to get it in, and kind of partially by their own hand with a few of those things there. But despite that, they maintain that control, and their pass game right now is just unreal. I mean, almost uncomparable to just about anybody at the moment, especially with attempts like that.
That was a good grab at mid from a Zenith. Couldn't find the hit, so rebounds back into the pocket near him, but Dash, Ryan rather, as well as Kung. Kung gets a short boost off of him. Ryan just dodging, juking, going under. But as a result, we'll get stunned. Maybe a few too many moves there will cause this turnover to them. So taken here by 1 scoop, and just barely off the top of the barrier there. Still a chance to recover and get them something for Orbit as they go in for a dunk. But no, it is absolutely rejected from Dash. Again, it'll go here. Altered Droid trying to contest. Dash receiving the disc, looking for a clear, but again, just a stray one goes back to Orbit's hands. Pass going to 1 scoop, and we'll see. Maybe this time they're going from that bottom again, so the goalie dived out. Could not find the handles on a disc or a player, though, so open goal conceded. And there, finally, is a 2 for Orbit.
What a nice feed there from 1 scoop to Ultra Droid. Ultra Droid being assaulted by the goalie, but that assault is what leaves that goal open for Droid to sneak it in on the backside there. Well executed there by the boys on Orbit, and especially the passing that led up to that goal.
For Jokr, they don't want to let up here at all. Obviously, they had a very dominant first round, but obviously, too, there were some potential other issues interfering. And right now, Jokr does not want to play around, contrary to their name, because 4 minutes left and only up by 4. That's easily comebackable for Orbit.
Oh, definitely. I mean, this is only a 2-goal game, and with 4 minutes left, that's a lot of time.
And that's a tap back out. The 2 goalies, unfortunately, for Orbit. So for Jokr, gets it right back. Could have been a good opportunity. Almost got it. That's going to be a deep bounce that goes into the general area, just grazing by the backboard and taken here by 1 scoop.
Orange throws it way downfield.
Now Ryan will also take the disc here, have it snatched out. So this could be big, but again, so this is the 2nd time in the row in that same spot for Orbit, where they get a they knock the disc loose, but then it just speeds on past their hands and they just miss the opportunity at a score. So unfortunately for them, a soft one looking for the pass instead of the shot. So there's a lucky break for Orbit.
That was a good look, though, by Jokr. A couple quick passes right in front of the goal there. That could have been disastrous.
Oh, another nice defensive move there. Playing that bubble pretty tightly as some stacks come out and see if they can finally get a nab on this disc and not lose it. Loosing it, though, and finding it right back as Blender's off the window to the wall. I'm not going to finish the rest of that, but going here to Dash and the clear to mid.
Oh, I love your references, Pally. Everyone knows your references are out of control.
And trying to find control on that shot, but just losing control like Missy Elliott. There's another one for you. So to the mid line, and we'll go over to Dash. Dash overtaking, and 2.5 minutes left. Jokr looking to make a play. See if they can. Again, low scoring second round compared to what we just saw, in the last 10 minutes.
Oh my!
So
That almost went in. Did it? From my angle, it looked like it might have.
it was close. It's every time from either of these teams, really, any clear they shoot, it's kind of automatically presumed on my part that it's probably a shot attempt. I don't question it anymore.
Yeah, it's kind of hard to question it anymore, considering how many long bounce shot opportunities there are nowadays. And, oh my goodness!
And almost an Echo Arena version of a softball, like in baseball. That just Jokr went in so gentle on that one. It was hard to read.
Yeah,
Don't expect
Jokr
it.
with the changeup. I mean, we saw some of the way he likes to score in the game against Illuminati, coming in off the shield and hooking it high and hard. And there, kind of goes for the same look, but just gently puts it up in that top pocket, that top corner pocket there. And yeah, beautiful shot there by Jokr.
And I was just talking too about how Jokr in both these matches tonight, just they're a team who likes to take you off guard with some of those unconventional plays. So even though they do play a lot more meta these days, they still pull out variations on their moves that just throw a goalkeeper off a lot, just like that one. Intercept and put out to Jokr as a fast stack. Wow, from Orbit. Not enough time though, I don't think, to come back. I mean, right here, especially off a score from Dash.
Oh my god!
And Dash, the dashing move. 10-2.
The jukes and dodges around the goalie there, that was a little ridiculous from Dash. I'm watching the replay on the stream right now as he comes in and left, right, up and over. Oh man! And I believe he also stunned the goalie out as well. That was absurd. That was ridiculous. That was awesome. That was Dash.
Dash playing some professional hopscotch here, and I guess just like that, already so integrated into. As one scoop gets the assist to Zenith. But yeah, no, Dash definitely a member of Team Jokr now. It's official off of that move. He's Jokr. It's over.
Yeah, definitely, but not to be outdone. Excuse me. That feed from one scoop to Zenith there right before the end of this round 2. That is going to be a victory to Jokr. That was a beautiful little feed there on a nice little trolley dunk around the goalie. For one scoop, but yeah, good game
nice
here
run
by both teams, and I'm sure we're going to be quick here to the next game, as I've been getting hounded with invites from both teams for the last 10 or 15 minutes.
Yeah, so that second round there, a lot closer. Didn't play out to my predictions, unfortunately, about the third round, but it was definitely not a blowout, which I didn't expect to happen 2 times in a row. Once they got that reset, Orbit was good to go at least, and kind of play a full round, 10-minute round as a team. So couldn't quite get that one through, but yes, we will be going directly into this next match imminently, and that will be between the Wireless Jacks and a Genesis. So stay tuned, and we'll be back shortly as we get ourselves into this game.